to be uncomfortable. The whole point is to learn how to flow with the goodness of life. And so at this point, we're going to move into what has become one of my favorite things that we do here, and that is honoring our veterans that made the choice for fighting and working and praying for our country in a more complete way than many of the rest of us ever get to. So if any veteran of any war, or if you have worked in the armed services during war, or if you've worked in the armed services, just come forward now if you would, and just line up right here. So, when Bill comes, yeah, we'll wait for Bill. Yeah, this is fine. So what we're going to do, and you can, you want to speak for him, or we're going to pass the microphone, and as you say your name and where and when you served, if you could just kind of move the line this way, so because we're going to run out of microphone in a bit. So please tell us how you served.
Is this on? Yeah. Oh, okay. This is Bill Walker, and he served during the Korean War and witnessed all the atom and H-bomb blasts, and later became a Navy lawyer and served during the Korean War, Korean War, and then later Vietnam times in Italy. He was a lieutenant commander.
Bob Gordon. I was in the U.S. Army Counterintelligence Corps during the Korean War, and that's about it.
My name is Skip Fowler, and I served in the Republic of Vietnam, 1969-1970, the 25th Division of the United States Army.
My name is Gene Langell, and I served in the Navy, and I was a chaplain's assistant for the first 2 years.
Jim Austin, Korea, and I was in my teens.
You still are, Jim.
Yeah.
Jeff Reese, I was in the U.S. Air Force developing computers that generated missiles, and over the course of my last 22 years with the Peace Pole Project, we have a substantial number of veterans who are moving to support us to bring peace to the forefront whenever you see a peace pole or parades today at the Veterans Center.
Brent Davis. I served in the Vietnam era. I was a hospital corpsman.
Fred Gilson, also Vietnam era. I was in air intelligence and tail hooker and Dodge things in Vietnam.
Stan Ellickson, United States Navy, Naval ROTC, University of Washington, 2 years active duty, 28 reserves, retired as a captain.
Tom Merrill, enlisted 4 years in and out on the day, and electronic countermeasures technician.
One more.
I was in World War II, 2 years with the U.S. Navy, and then I was in the Korea with the Coast Guard. Bob Platt. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to be a late veteran.
So So, if you would just raise your blessing hands to these amazing heroes and repeat after me. We thank you. We thank you. With all of our hearts. With all of our hearts. For your bravery. For your bravery. And your commitment. And your commitment. We are better. We are better. Because of you. Because of you. So you may be seated, but you guys stay up there, and we're going to sing God Bless America. So to just put a close on this part, if you would all see with me a world in which the armed forces uses their arms for building and rebuilding and restoration, and building those structures within and without that connect us all one unto another, looking forward to that day when war is truly obsolete and we live in a world of peace. Blessed be. Okay. Good luck, you guys. Now, if the ushers would please get into place, and the rest of us just take a moment and either get something out of your purse or pocket, or for those of you who are automatic with your contributions, thank you so much. And we have those little cards that say I pledged. Those are for those of us that have automatic deductions taken and given here, just transferred from one good thing to another. So whatever it is that you're giving today, in addition to the love and energy of yourself, hold that next to your heart and just realize that it is multiplied by the energy and the love that we hold for one another, and that this gift goes forth to serve, to strengthen, to supply this precious community. And then with that, it's blessed as it goes to pay our bills, and PG&E is blessed, and everybody else as well. So this is a good thing that we do right now. The giving is good, and the receiving is good, and it's a big old circle. So blessed be. Our song today, some of it, go ahead. Our song is new for some of us, old for some of us, Surrender by Michael Gott. If you know it, sing out, and Anton and I will show you how it goes. Offering here today and all the good that it will do in this community and beyond. We bless the good it does us in the giving, and so it is. Amen. So, my darlings, remember there's all kinds of things to sign up for around the room, and also the bookstore has some seasonal items, and Anton has his CDs for you as well. So Michael Hart's going to pray us out right now.
Would the practitioners come forward, and those not on the table, please surround the room with your loving consciousness. These practitioners coming to the front of the room are professionals who normally charge for their time and talent, and they give freely of it today, so that if there's anything you want to continue to celebrate or anything not resolved in you, please see one of them at the back of the room. And please join with me in spiritual mind treatment. One life, one endless giving, loving, power, energy, source, force. One beingness, one heart, one mind. Lives itself through each and every one of its creations right here, right now. And there is nothing that is not created by this one energy, this one life, this one love. And so as the season changes from 80 degrees one day to 20 the next, as we turn a corner, I know this one life, this one love in all of that, in both extremes and everything in between. And I know that that warmth, that 80 degrees in myself that suddenly seems to be snuffed out is not. That there is still at the core and center of my being that life, that light, that warmth. And equally when it appears too hot, there is that coolness, that gentle flow, that lilting breath of life. And as I know this for myself, so I know it for each one in the sound of my voice. The one life living itself through each one of us, so that truly there is nothing not to be grateful for. So that whatever may appear out of kilter is simply requiring a change in perspective, of flowing back into the good, into the one life, a reuniting in our own minds with that which is already true, our oneness with all the life there is, all the love there is, all the good there is, all the givingness there is, all the power, all the freedom, all the wholeness, all the perfection. And as I remember this, all things fall into their places and all appears lovely. And so I claim this remembering, this opening of consciousness for each one here. I call forth from within each one that new awareness, that making real, that realization of what is already so, that all is well. And I give thanks for this, for that in each one willing to open to know, to see differently, to accept more fully, to surrender into. And I release this, my word, to that law of mind that makes it forever so, that takes each and every opening and fills it to overflowing with all that is needed, so that the universe indeed reforms itself to support its own ever-expanding experience and expression of good in, through, and as each one of us. And so it does now, and so it is. Amen.
All of you to stand now for our affirmation and closing song. I express life-giving, loving, comforting, and uniting thoughts, words, and actions. My choice is always for the peaceful, empowering, joyful, and inclusive way. Thus, I bring light into the world and all my interactions, the light of my source.